What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Breaking News Feredes. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, we are going to get straight into it. This one. Oh, this one. It's been coming, hasn't it? We've talked about this plenty on this channel. If you are new, then maybe you don't know. But we literally have been talking about this since January. Willian linked to the arse. And just when we were all having fun, just when for a second I could breathe as an Arsenal fan, you allowed me 16 hours. 16 hours. And I'm back questioning what the hell we're doing. Welcome back to another video. This one concerns a 32-year-old. A 32-year-old Brazilian. Oh dear. Willian, with a value of 20.25 million, who is obviously available on a free transfer, is edging closer to Arsenal after rejecting Chelsea's latest contractual offer. A 2-year deal is what he's been offered. I think he's been offered the same deal since January. And he wants 4 from Arsenal, apparently. We will get to that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you for this or against this? I just want to get a quick kind of feeling of gauging of where everybody is. So if you could put a W for this is a good thing and an L for this is questionable at best, that would be fantastic. It does seem a little bit like Arsenal have become a retirement home for Chelsea players in particular. But we are dealing with a super agent, if that's what we can call him. A man who keeps showing his little face, doesn't he? He keeps popping up. Kia Jorabshian. I hope I'm saying that right, but that is Willian's agent. It is also David Luiz's agent. It is also Cedric Suarez's agent. This is also the agent that helped pave the way for Alex Iwobi's move to Everton, which, having just signed Theo Walcott and having just dealt with Everton, you wouldn't have thought that any other tomfoolery was necessary. But oh no, he's there yet again. He does own a restaurant with Willian and David Luiz in London, which I am genuinely flabbergasted by. This is an actual thing, though. It's become a common theme for Arsenal to be less reliant on the scouting system that we've built up over the years and to go head first into this relationship with a man who is the type of agent that the club has been avoiding. I say in particular Wenger has been avoiding dealing with. We're going to have a look at the players on his books. We're going to talk about whether this is a good idea, and we're going to talk about why it's not. There are pros and cons. But what kind of ambition is this showing? Or is it a sensible deal and the best that Arsenal can hope for? We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. The dirty details are online. Let's have a look at this here. We have Chelsea reporter Nizar Kinsella, who says Willian still rejects Chelsea's 2-year contract offer. What's going on here? Why are we moving? Hello? Willian still rejects Chelsea's 2-year contract offer while they don't want to offer 3 years. He is turning 32, I believe, this week or next week. Asking for a 3-year deal, which he would almost certainly try and run down. And the value of a player at that age is just dropping drastically. We will have a look at the transfer marks, whatnot. But He goes on to say, it's worth noting that Chelsea have continued to offer Willian the same terms since February. He refused it, but it remained on the table. He was casually sounded out recently, but neither party will budge on the length of the contract, which remains the issue. Now, this guy knows perfectly well that Arsenal are going to have him. In fact, because of this agent's relationship with Coutinho, obviously, yes, same agent, it may well prove absolutely integral to getting that deal done, to get this one done, which is why I question this whole thing. Are these guys just lining their pockets? Free transfers, and he will almost certainly demand a big signing on fee as a result. And there will, of course, be agents' fees and a whole bunch of other fees. This is a personal friend of Edu's. And whilst I do feel that Willian can offer Arsenal something, I worry at the same time that we are being used as a retirement home where players can cash in, continue to live in London, close to their businesses, where they, players are always going to be looking for new, better wages. They'll have aspirations to win trophies, but is he basically signing off from that now? Or does he have a lot to offer? We're becoming Brazil FC. If you have got anything you want to say, Super Chat's the fastest way. I'm going to go through all of those right away. We've got the Money Monkey, who says, you are signing a massive fraudster, my guy. The Money Monkey, I'm presuming, is a Chelsea fan. And I'm not going to lie, Willian is a player that I've really liked over the last, I would say, 3 years. It is quite noticeable how inconsistent he is, though. There's no denying that. He is more than capable of filling in on the left-hand side. But is this Arsenal's priority? Are you telling me that we are a club who are suggesting we're struggling to tie down a world-class striker like Aubameyang when we're offering 250? Why are we not offering more? We're giving this guy potentially 200 grand a week. He's going to want big wages. It's a free transfer. The signing on fee is going to be astronomical. Altogether, if he does sign a 3-year contract, it's going to amount to about £25 million, there or thereabouts. Some might say that's cheap. Some might say that's reasonable for an international player. Plenty of experience. More than capable of doing bits on his day. But is his day often enough? Willian. Fabrizio. When this guy tweets, you know it's happening, don't you? It's a here we go moment. Willian has refused another bid from Chelsea to extend his contract until June 2022, says Fabrizio Romano. Still no agreement. Arsenal are now in talks with his representative to sign him as a free agent. No bids from Barcelona at the moment. Oh, come on. Okay, look. Oh, dear. I'm tired. Robbie, I'm tired. I'm tired, Robbie. Is this guy going to get in the way of the kids? Is this guy going to take us to the next level? He's second best to Pulisic now, let's be honest. Pulisic is offering more goals and more assists in less games. And the kid doesn't even take penalties. This is hand-me-down stuff. And yes, when this guy inevitably signs for the club, make no mistake, as an Arsenal fan, you're going to have to do your bit and get behind him. You're going to love him when he scores, yes. But long term, is this sensible? Financially, is this sensible? Is this going in the right direction? Is this the promised land? Is this Arteta getting his backing? That feels like a papering over the cracks moment. And unfortunately, we've got way too used to signing these duds on long contracts. Have we not learned? They might be free. We got Kolasinac on over 100 grand a week. Look, it's 2020, but this is not the one for me. I'm disappointed. Are you telling me that out of all the players in world football, this is the best we could come up with? This is the best we could come up with. At that price. Now, at that price, I say it's about 200 grand. If it was 80, which it isn't going to be. I'm just going to let you know, not going to be 80, but if it was, that's a bargain. Let's snap him up. You're looking at upwards of 150. And that is surely a top player. Is he a top player? Is he a top player anymore? I don't know. Once upon a time, I would have said yes. Snap him up. Get him instantly. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to go through all of your comments. Ali Zaidi says, if we only sign 2, I'd rather a centre-back and a centre-attacking midfielder, not Partey. Okay, he doesn't want Partey. Why doesn't he want Partey? You're sounding like a massive fraudster, my guy. You're sounding like a massive fraudster.
Good evening. Good evening.
Partey is sensational. He is better than our midfielders. He is technically more gifted, more physical, more agile, better box-to-box ability. He scores. He's got passing range. What don't you like when you see Partey? I'm very confused by that. You'd be lucky to have a player like Partey at the Arse. The Arse party will commence. That's what we should be focusing on. Get the money out for Partey. Anyhow, here's another little comment I've seen on Twitter. There are all of these competing positives and negatives at Arsenal. I like this one. Good gives way to bad. Bad is overshadowed by good in such a way that giving that kind of contract to Willian 2 days after winning the FA Cup would be strangely perfect. Now, I kind of understand him. I think I understand him. I'm not sure he understands himself, but regardless, is it 1 step forward, 2 steps back here? Are we digging a deeper hole? Or is this genius? It's not a priority for me. It's not a priority. We're going to go back to the super chats. Epic. You're an absolute super fraud. I think it's just a ploy like the Kurzawa deal. Now that would be sensational. Let's have a look at Willian's agents. This sports agency, Sports Invest UK, and you will recognise some of the familiar faces on this list. In Felipe Coutinho, linked to Arsenal. Willian, linked to Arsenal. Look, Pereira, I'm surprised he's not been linked to Arsenal. Kurzawa, linked to Arsenal. Have they got anyone that's not been linked to Arsenal? Barely. The whole company. You got 3 players that aren't been linked to Arsenal. Don't tell me that that's not laziness. Don't tell me that those are the best players on this planet that you could find that are going to fix this club. That's fraudulence. And that is why Sven Mislintat's left. I'm goddamn sure of it. He's seen what's going on here. There's too much backhand stuff. I'm sorry. There's too many pally things going on. This is not kosher. Yeah? For want of a better phrase.
I'm so happy,
we're going to go back. Look. There are positives, and I'm being negative. I'm being negative because I don't fully believe that this is the best thing that we could be doing, and it's not what I want to be hearing, to be honest. You're telling me this is one of the most predictable transfers of all time, in fact. So yeah, it's probably a done deal, but let's hope that Epic is right. He says I think it's a ploy, just like the Kurzawa deal. And Kurzawa was angling for a new deal, which he eventually got at PSG. I think a 4-year deal. I don't know how he's done that. No. Yeah, a 4-year deal. Incredible. Anyhow, Too Many Brownies says, Willian's had a great season, no doubt, but he has one good season for every 2-3 meh seasons. So you don't want to buy him when he's just had his good one. I take your point, and this is my frustration with it, because why are we thinking that this is an upgrade when it's Chelsea's downgrade? Because clearly you've got better options now, whether it's Callum Hudson-Odoi's potential or Pulisic or others. Look, I'm not denying that he's got fantastic experience. He could definitely teach the kid something. He can score goals. He can go past a man. That's something that Arsenal need. He could fill in on the left. But that's not what we're doing, is it? Are we actually this? Is that the level? Maybe I'm just gassing. Maybe that is my bias showing through. Maybe I cannot get away from the fact that Arsenal are a mid-table club now, mate. You're a Europa League club and you're lucky to be that. So this kind of would be, it's something. Take it and be happy. Be grateful, yeah?
I'm so happy, believe me. I'm so happy. Happy New Year.
But in reality, I'm looking at the relationship that Kia has with all these players, that Kia has with Edu, that Kia has with this club. And I'm starting to think that this has become some kind of Ponzi scheme where mates rates are happening. Oh, don't worry. I've got you. Don't worry about that. Arsenal are ready because I've got the Arsenal relationship now. David Luiz is here. We've done check. David Luiz is here. Yeah, Willian's here. Come on, who's next? Coutinho, you can come on board. The whole family club. I mean, look, Coutinho and Willian and Partey, that will shut me up, okay? Really and truly, I think we should be going for a centre-back and a centre midfielder, but that is that, okay? That is an opinion, and we've all got them. Leaf says, do Manchester United get put into the title race with Sancho? I'm doing a Sancho video tomorrow. We're going to talk about what the addition of Jadon would do for United, okay? I hope that's going to please United fans. We're going to go in depth, but I've got a few thoughts anyway. I think there are pros and cons to that as well, personally. But most of them are pros, if I'm honest. Anyhow, Rohan says United signed Sancho and Arsenal signed Willian. Levels. Well, yeah. I mean, what can I say to that? United have got Champions League football. They're going to have a little bit more money at their disposal just because of that. However, yes, that's the truth of the matter. I do think that United get it wrong sometimes. I do think that they've got it right, and then it's not gone right sometimes. Di Maria being a fantastic example, Depay being an example. We could go on, but calm yourselves down, yeah, you little fraud. All right, my son. Okay. Prime Prodigy says City and United signing 20-year-old wingers, Arsenal signing a 32-year-old winger. What is the long-term ambition? I mean, you've said it yourself. It's quite clear to see for all. However, I would stress this. Arsenal do have youngsters that can play out wide. We've seen the emergence of Saka on the left-hand side, and I really had hoped that he was going to be, a focal point on that wing. Is Willian going to step in the way of that? Is he going to halt his progress, or is he going to teach him? I don't know. It remains to be seen. Brenton Lalu says, has Willian got the leadership attributes we need? Ask a Chelsea fan. Listen, I'm going to tell you this straight. Chelsea fans that I know, they're really happy. Really happy. They're doing sly tweets like, oh, no, he's a great player. You're getting a really good deal here. Don't worry, he'll do you good. They don't give a damn. They want him out. They're tired. Fraudulence exposes itself too many times, and it has done with this guy. That's for sure. Listen, Brenton, you're an absolute legend for getting involved. Miji, I hope I've said that right, says, I'm disappointed. This is the level that we're at. And unfortunately, there are levels. I like this as well from 7 a.m. kickoff, who says, handing a 32-year-old a 3 to 4 year deal is mad. But Willian offers something on the left that Arsenal are gagging to get. So I understand why they're doing it from a football perspective. Also, I get that this is about agents, but I don't think it's all about agents. So, this is about agents. The guy fills a hole for sure. He's going to do a job for sure. Just the same as any of the frauds you bring in are going to do a job. But this is dodgy, isn't it? It stinks of a little bit of... We may need a fraud scene investigation on this one. This guy is... I don't know. I just think the whole agents thing is very, very suspect. And it is going to be used by players. They're like anyone in a job. If they are offered more money, they'll be tempted at least. And he is behind so many deals I cannot explain. Ramirez to China, he's behind it. Oscar to China, he's behind it. The Tevez deals, this guy's been about. I don't know how he's got so deeply ingrained in Arsenal so quickly, but I'm worried that we're kind of at the point of where he's in control of the club slightly, if not more than slightly. Anyway, we will move on. Regan Watson says, watch this be an Ozil situation in a year's time. Well, yeah, that's what happens, isn't it? If you're going to sign these players, these massive contracts, what does he have to do to prove himself? Absolutely sod all. You give a player like that big money. He's done everything he needs to do in his life. He's just coming to retire, bro. This is why people are calling it a retirement home. Listen, what are we? The MLS of fucking Premier League. I don't want to be this. I want to see an exciting young talent. I want to see someone scouted. What have we been doing for the last 6 months? Sitting on our arse watching Chelsea, and that's the best you could find. Oh. Okay, sorry. Tranquillo, huh? Tranquillo. Hey. Look, it's not a done deal. But here we go again. Another one. Simon Phillips saying Arsenal have made the highest contract offer for Willian. 3-year deal. And with an option to extend a further year. That is going to be a quote from a France Football journalist. France Football have been going quite big on this. As you can see here, Willian approached by Arsenal. Oh my God, Willian is closing in on Arsenal. Closing in on more fraudulence. Oh, can't wait. Absolutely brilliant. I'm very interested as well. Very, very interested to find out, even though I've only found out this morning, that this guy was involved in Iwobi's deal to Everton. Like, what purpose were you involved in that for? Because you're not Iwobi's agent. Iwobi had his own representatives. Everton have got their own people dealing with it. Why are you involved? Massively fraudulent, suspect as anything. Alistair Cannon says, can't tell you how many times he's gone missing. I mean, we've got enough missing players. Yeah, we've got players who oh God, don't honestly. We've got invisible dons. Yeah, invisible dons who've got the Harry Potter skin on Fortnite. Yeah, season 8 locked in. They've done all the bits. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but you collect all the bits and you get the bobs, the free bobs. Ozil's got all the downloads, all of them. He's got all the fucking yeah. Okay, so we're signing more of these missing dons. Ashley Clark says predictions for Manchester City versus Real Madrid. I'm not going to do predictions yet. I'm going to need to do a video. I'm going to need to have a look. Predicted teams. I don't know who's injured, that type of thing. I can't do a prediction before then, but off the top of my head, if Pep loses that, he's finished. No, I can't do that yet. I can't do that. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to. Okay? Ali Zaidi says, I'd love Partey, but we really need a KDB and a VVD type signing more than anything. Yes, doesn't every club in the world need a Kevin De Bruyne and a Virgil van Dijk signing? Obviously not as expensive, but big talent there will transform us. Look, we're signing a kid in William Saliba, who's offering a huge amount of potential. £30 million they've invested in a teenager who's played, I think, at the time of signing, had only played 16 games of professional football. So I don't know what's going on at this club, but hopefully that one goes right. Regardless, there is a long time to go in the transfer window, okay? We don't need to panic yet. Season doesn't start till September the 12th. And I'm hoping that this isn't the only player that the club are looking at. Let's be real. Okay, we've got more super chats from Super Frauds. Much love to everyone that is in the chat. If you could do me the honour of subscribing to the channel, that would be fantastic. We're here with daily football content. And you can drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen, my dons.
Good evening.
Okay, who's next? We've got Connor O'Neill, who doesn't say anything, but he just sends some love. You are much appreciated, my fraudulent friend. Hyrule Link says, Willian Link has annoyed me, won't lie. Pepe is banging it in recently. Saka is also class. Get Partey in and Diego Carlos. Link would be perfect. I mean, you've said it all. It's frustrating. It's not the end of the world, this. Look, it's not the end of the world. Don't be too down if this does happen, just because you've got no choice and you may as well not be negative, right? There's no point. If it happens, it happens. We're going to have to deal with it. And then we can take positives from it. But from a neutral's perspective, trust me, bro, people are laughing. They're laughing. Because it's just not what big clubs do. It isn't. I'm sorry. It isn't. Especially not if you sign him on big bucks. If he signs on big bucks and he's sitting there demanding a 4-year deal at the age of 32, are we hanging on to Willian until he's 36 and running the contract down and not leaving and playing fucking Fortnite 14? No, do me a favour. Do me a favour. Laurence has said, Chelsea fan here, Willian for 3+ years is mental. He was a valued servant for Chelsea, but he's a passenger in games for the majority of the season. He'll have 5 games where he makes the difference. Fucking hell, 5. Oh my God. Joseph Jimenez Silveira says, do you think it's going to turn out like the Gazidis fraudulence? This thing with agents is kind of shady. Also, Jimenez or Lozano to Arsenal would be wild. Listen, mate, Jimenez, you can forget that one. That's going to cost you at least 50 mil. 50 mil. No way is he leaving for less than 50 million pounds. And why would he leave to Arsenal? Realistically. Maybe he would prefer to live in London, but apart from that, Wolves are going places. He's surrounded by people he knows and that speak his language. I'm not convinced that he'd be doing that. It's a great player. His combination with Adama Traore this season has been electrifying, but that's not going to happen. Just forget that one. Lozano as well. You're looking at players. So you obviously watch football. These. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't know that these guys watch football. I'm not sure that that's the priority here. I'm not sure that we can trust the backroom staff to give Arteta what he really needs or what the club needs to go forward. I mean, we are already in danger of slipping way out of the... And we're very close as well. All you got to do is sign 2 or 3 bits and you are pretty much there with almost no excuses. But to be challenging, I'm sorry to say it, you add a top centre-back, you add a top midfielder. What do you need? Maybe you need a wide man? I don't know. Maybe you need an attacking mid, someone a little bit creative or someone that could do both. Coutinho could do that role. He could actually do that role very well. I've been watching a bit of Coutinho, I'm not going to lie. I'm warming up for this because we've got no other choice. And this is what Arsenal fans do. This is what we do, right? This is what we're forced into. You're hearing tweets. You're seeing tweets. You don't hear tweets. You may hear tweets if you're deaf. I don't know how Twitter works. Look, when I see tweets, the news comes out, whatever it is. Guendouzi linked to Arsenal. Who? Who's this? Guendouzi. What's this, a joke? Ligue 1. Oh, okay. All right. We're doing the Wenger thing. We're growing plants. Yeah. Flower pot kids, kindergarten FC. Okay, all right, I'm down with that. I'll play the game. I like it. It's career mode with kids. Dortmund style. Arsenal can do that. I love that. I love it. And then you realise that, is this actually who we are? We're just kind of a project, a consistent project. So every season, you're dreaming that the Judgment Summer 25 is going to result in some kind of big deal, some kind of movement forward. So you're going to get just 1 or 2 pieces that complete the puzzle. Nah, it's not. It's that 1 step forward, it's 2 back. And whilst Guendouzi is such a great, for his age, he's got such potential and he could play a part. You've got League Cup games you could play in, bro. Yeah, you can come on for 10, 15 minutes here, run around and do all your thing, your attitude and all that. We're giving him 2 seasons of full-on, you're the main man in the middle. And I hope that we're not going to do that with Willian because right now we've got kids that are showing a lot of potential. Saka is one of the most talented kids in... If England don't get their arse... Sorry.
I'm so happy.
Listen, mate. Nigeria are coming for Saka. Yeah, I've told you. I've warned you already. You've lost Zaha already. Zaha! Let's talk about that. Zaha. That would be ambitious. They want 40 mil! They want 40 mil. Crystal Palace have taken a massive L. That's a massive, massive L. They've gone from an £80 million player because they didn't want to sell. He's now a £40 million player. He can go for 40. They resigned to losing him, which means the price comes down. Why are we spending 30 odd or 25, 30 odd on a Willian, on a 34-year-old Willian, 37-year-old? He's a 54-year-old Brazilian. When we could be going, Pepe and Zaha. Oh, mate. Okay, all right, maybe we need to think smaller. We've got to think smaller, yeah? Okay, I'm going to get back to some super chats. Link says, have you seen we've been linked with Zaha again? It never ends with the arse. Centre back and centre mid. Don't care what else we do. Love to your mother and to yours. She is an absolute gem. Weasley Supremacy says, you're the greatest, Hugh. You really saved quarantine. Now, what do you say about trading Martinez for World Cup hero Jordan Slipford? Dear. Jordan Pickford. One of the best saves I've ever seen live. I think it was against Colombia. It is just one of the best saves ever. So I've got a lot of respect for him, even though I know no one likes him. A lot of people don't seem to like him. However, Willian, is he the one? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want to go on any more, we're going to have to hit the like goal of 1,500. You've got 1 minute, okay? There we go. For now, I'm going to get back to the chats. Sufyan says, Zaha is not good enough, doesn't score enough, okay, or even assist. Dear. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think he's carried Crystal Palace as far as he was going to go. This season, he didn't want to be there. Maybe it's been a little bit more difficult. Maybe it's too much for him. Maybe you're right. He doesn't score enough or assist enough. But there's no way you can tell me that he's not a dangerous player, that he wouldn't add to the team. It's not about being Zaha. I'm not fussed if it's Zaha or not. It's just, it's ambition, isn't it? It's thinking forwards instead of, I mean, what is that? What do you do with a Willian? He turns 32 next week. He's rejected a 2-year contract extension offer from Chelsea. Arsenal are pushing to sign him, but he's also been approached by Real Madrid, Manchester United, and Barcelona, according to the French outlet. You see, this is what I mean. This could all be nonsense. There's no way you're telling me Real Madrid. What do they want with Willian? Really? I don't buy it. I mean, maybe it's, I just don't know. I don't know. DVS Dallas says, still buzzing from Saturday. Wizzy, cheers, bro. You're an absolute legend. Listen, this is why it's so frustrating for me, if anything, because I haven't come down. Listen, I've got a massive headache, right? It's, how can we have our worst season in the history of my life, yeah? And still, we're winning trophies. Still. Tottenham have waited 12 years. Should we have a look and see how long it's been since Spurs won a trophy? Oh, I love this website. It's so good. Whoever came up with this idea, it's so good. Here we go. Where are we? 12 years, 6 months, 12 days. It's nearly, we're closer to the 13th year, the 13th anniversary. Unbelievable. Could never be my club, because my club won a trophy 2 days ago. And winning that trophy means that Tottenham will now have to go through qualification matches in the Europa League. Oh, you love to see it. You really do.
I'm so happy, believe me. I'm so happy. Happy New Year.
Beautiful scenes of glorious emotion. It's been a long time, and, you know, Tottenham have done some bits, haven't they? But football can be graded. Your success can be marked by the trophies that you bring home. And that is what Arsenal Football Club have done for the 14th time. Oh, breathe it in. In fact, Mikel Arteta, oh, what a beautiful man. Actually. Mikel Arteta. All I've got to do now is put in Arteta trophy. Yeah. I mean, it's quite sensational. He is a trophy-laden hero. I'll just bring this picture up, just so that we can revel in it together. History, yeah? It took Mikel Arteta 8 months to do what Spurs have not only not done in 12 years, but have only done once in 21 years. My club. Gargantuan, yeah? Hey, sit down. Sit down. Beautiful scenes. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Allman says, actually happy for Pep's ball boy winning FA Cup. No, my friend. It's the other way around, you see. It's the other way around. Soon you will see. Time will tell. Oh, God. Incredible. The Master and the Apprentice. Which one is which? No, it's with all due respect to Pep. Arteta is working with a far inferior squad, obviously, and is already achieving great things that are etched into history and folklore. Yeah? This, my friends, is Arsene's son. You love to see it. Dramatic 12 says Zaha left, Aubameyang up front, Pepe right, and Laka behind Aubameyang. And you missed my chat. Oh, dramatic, did I? Oh, yes, here we go. Sorry, mate. If we do get Willian, what happens to Lacazette and Aubameyang? Aubameyang plays on the left and Lacazette up front. Where does Willian even fit? Well, this is what we're doing, isn't it? I mean, you want squad depth, and I like the fact that this is, if it does happen, mate, this is not the priority. I just want to clarify, this is not the priority. I'm not buying a Willian shirt. If you do that, then you are, God. Oh, what are we? What are we? Oh, dear. I don't know. Miggy says, I am sad. Willian, why? My club is letting us down. This is nonsense. I can't even be asked anymore. My club is fraudulent. Where would he even play? Regan says, I'd much rather have Gabby and Saka share left wing next season. When are we going to sort out centre-back? This won't convince Aubameyang to stay. Big waste of money, in my opinion. A lot of people are not happy with this. My God. Arsenal, if you're watching, I just want you to know, I need everyone to get involved now. This is your chance, right? W's and L's. I want W's and L's. Yeah? Willian. W or L? Willian to the arse. This is your chance. Let it be known. Show your appreciation or that you're not interested. You're not. This is not for you. It's a W or an L. It's that simple. We need Buendia. Oh, dear. Willian to Real Madrid is not happening. Be realistic. Mate, I'm not the one writing these fraudulent headlines. Okay, here we go. The race is on. Okay, I'm saying 90% L's so far. There's a few W's. There are a few W's, but it's the majority of L's. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, then here's the thing. Here is the thing. You get what you're given, right? And you're going to have to be satisfied. I really hope that there's more to this and that Arsenal are doing due diligence, trying to find an alternative, and that this might be a little red herring. That would be fantastic work. I'd be proud of you lads, and I would come out and I would say, God damn it.
I'm so happy, believe me. I'm so happy. Happy New Year.
However, as it stands, it's a massive L. I'm not going to lie. What I'm seeing, the results I'm seeing in front of me are frightening. We are seeing 98.9% L's and one KFC. And a W from a Chelsea fan. Yeah, W from a Chelsea fan because you want rid of your nonsense. Oh, these guys. Oh, okay, right. U1 Stips says Barcelona offered 50 million back to Chelsea. Oh, sorry. Barcelona offered 50 million to Chelsea back in 2018. Yeah, I mean, who's running that show? Who is running that show, really? Does that sound realistically, it's dodgy, isn't it? It's very dodgy. Much like the offer that Arsenal were kind of entertaining with Guendouzi and Coutinho, where Arsenal would, in effect, only be paying £9 million for the swap deal, but actually would be paying £100 million, or £109 million, sorry, yes. It's all about balancing the books. This is dodgy as anything, just like David Luiz from PSG and backwards. And Oscar to China for all this, but it's all. Ooh, this guy's at the helm of it. This little Kia fraud. 12 years, don't forget it. 12 years a slave, incredible. 12 years a fraudulent slave and can't get your hands on a tin cup, mad. Could never be my club, wow. Joseph says we need an attacking midfielder, a young attacking midfielder with potential. Macias, a young top quality player from Guadalajara, should build for the future with potential. Mate, this is not building for the future. This is cashing. This is, I don't know what this is. This is, you know exactly what this is. You know the word. You know the word. Yes. There he is. Fraudulence personified. He certainly needs questioning. I'm sorry. I need proof and evidence or a good argument, a good case that shows that this guy is not taking the absolute mick here. Or that it shouldn't be looked at a little bit more closely. Or that I shouldn't be worried. Maybe this is fine. I don't know. Okay. Rich says, Google his league output real quick. I want to laugh. Well, okay. We don't need to Google it. We can go up here. We've got his statistics. Let me just pause this. 9 goals and 7 assists in 36 games. Right. Yeah, I mean, he has little brief periods, doesn't he, where he turns up. 339 games for Chelsea, 63 goals and 62 assists. It's just the age. It's just the age. It's just like, what are we doing? Are we going? I don't know. Anyway, Lauren says, if the 50 million bid from Barcelona was real, I would have driven him to Barcelona myself. Listen, all the Chelsea fans that are in the chat are saying that he is good. He is solid. And he will give you an average of 8 out of 10 most games. I'm not going to lie. I don't believe him. I think they're just trying to get rid of their deadwood. And that this is something that Arsenal may live to regret within, I don't know, a season, maybe less. Hopefully it isn't. Maybe he's going to be a superstar. He's definitely a talented player. I know that much for sure. I really did rate him not that long ago, really highly. But obviously the consistency is an issue. I'm not sure if mentality is an issue, but from the looks of things, he goes missing quite a lot. The debate will go on. Hopefully, there's other players that we're going to be linked with, but I thought I'd bring you the breaking news for that, and that is that Arsenal are closing in on Willian, who has rejected his 2-year contract offer from Chelsea and is looking for a 3-year deal from Arsenal. Because we're the mugs, right? We're the mugs. Chelsea won't give you 2, so you go and get 3 from Arsenal. And you know what the absolute piss take is? That he's asked for a year extension. Yeah? An option to extend for a 4th year. So he can sit here until he's 89, cashing in. Love this club. You've got to love it. Are we being rinsed? It certainly feels like it. No wonder Sven left. Sven was an actual talent scout. He actually looks for quality footballers that can improve your football club and maybe even have sell-on value. This guy, I'm not sure that he will. Dramatic 12 says, all I see is fraudulence. My club, why do you do this to us? Listen, lads, I'm going to love you and leave you. It has been an absolute pleasure being joined by so many of you for this fraudulent update. I'm sorry that it's had to be about something which I've been slightly negative about. Maybe I'll become positive about it once we actually sign him, if only because, like I say, you've got no choice as a fan, so I will look for more positives. But look, he offers alternatives. I know that Nelson is still coming up. Pepe's not always firing all cylinders. Saka's not always available. And he's young. And he's got experience, hasn't he? It's saying 42% likelihood of this transfer going through. He's also been linked to Inter Miami. I mean, this is what I mean. Yeah, we're signing MLS targets. Are we serious? Okay, I hope we're serious. Maybe, and this is the other thing. Maybe this Kia Don is so intrinsically linked to anything happening at this club that's actually worthwhile that unless we do this deal and sort his guy out, because he is his guy, got that restaurant, they're definitely pals, they're definitely pally. Don't make me bring up the pics. Should we bring up the pics? Where are you, mate? Don't try. Wait, no. He's trying to act like he doesn't know him. Google's trying to act like, yeah, there you go. You see? Bang. Yeah? Bang. Bang. Oh, look who it is. Oh, look who it is. Look at this. Look at this fraud, man. This is a great gig. This is great. It's fantastic, isn't it? Swanning from restaurant to stadium, sorting out fee after fee as you move player and cause chaos and just sell off fraudulence at a high rate. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. It's the whole crew. Oh, it's like the Blazing Squad. Oh, my word. Here you go. Paulinho. Bang. Where's he gone? Off to China. Barcelona. Dodgy. Ramirez. China. Huge. Dodgy. Who's this? Santos. Oh, fraudulence. Oscar. 60 million. He's a smart Don. And he's got Arsenal wrapped around his little finger. Willian to the Os. Oh, there's a few more comments coming in. I will read them out. CC Trip says, big W if Arsenal end up sorting out Coutinho deal for 10 million plus Guendouzi and either buy at least a holding midfielder or a defender. That's a man that knows his stuff. CC Trips 02, thanks for getting involved, mate. You're an absolute fraud. Sing is King says, Sancho to United is almost done. Assuming that fraud Woodward and his people, does it say people? And his puppet masters, the leeching glazers, messes this up. Thoughts? Like I said, we're doing a video on Sancho tomorrow morning. HJO says, thoughts on the link with Slobbersley. Oh, I can never say his name, from Salzburg. Look, mate, that's what I'm into. That's what I'm into. It's potential, it's future, that's exciting. It's the unknown even. It's not this. Charlie Butler says, I think we should sign Coutinho, sell Ozil and give Aubameyang what he wants, and then we might have a number 10 providing chances for Aubameyang so he can score. We're not going to be able to sell Ozil, mate. Ozil's not going anywhere. He's parked up, camped up with Miss Turkey, loving life in London, playing Fortnite 4 nights a week, and in Turkey the other. So that's where we are, isn't it? He's going to sit out his contract, and I presume that a player who comes on a free transfer and is going to demand upwards of 150k a week for 3 years is going to do exactly the same thing. So I look forward to more of this. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's really good, well thought out planning. Love that. Anyway, before I lose my absolute nuts, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been an absolute pleasure. My name's been hughwizzy. If you wouldn't mind dropping the video a damn like, that would be much appreciated. There are way too many freeloading frauds in this building, and for that reason alone, I'm signing out. Much love to your mothers. Hope you're all well, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, guys.